Skype. It's in Skype now. You got it, CJ? Let's see how everything goes tonight. I hope my
Okay, it's good. You're good
okay.
to go.
Bad TNA, welcome.
Now it's loading.
Yeah. Alright. I'm doing Bowman Scout Day. I'll do this just a second. Haha, CJ, I'm not retired from wrestling.
You still there, Tyler? I think Tyler left.
Oh.
Oh.
And here we go.
See, I told you guys Chris Carr's going to be a baseball player instead of wrestler. He's going to be playing for the,
Don't know yet. I'm doing the scouts right now.
Hi, and welcome to day one of the Topps Amateur Showcase, also known as Bowman Scout Day. Today, position players will show off their talents in a tryout setting, participating in batting practice, the 60-yard dash, and situational defensive drills. Scouts will be grading players with the standard 20 to 80 scouting scale and will, of course, be looking for projectable skills that may translate to future success in professional baseball. Good luck to all those involved as draft day approaches.
What's up, Brandon? I'm not playing yet, CJ. I'm doing my career in the scouts.
No, never mind. I'll be right back, Chris.
Alright. How you doing tonight, Brandon? Here we go.
You there, Chris?
Yeah. Here we go. My first minor league game.
And now, MLB The Show's special coverage of the annual 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase is on the air. Today, we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the prospects representing the East. And let's not forget our two starting pitchers as you see how they match up for this one. Chris Clark strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first, heading for second now. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Well, that's a nice double for him right there, and that's exactly what you want to do when you're playing in front of the scouts that could be.
Striding into the box, Harold Amoros, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Barnard, and a good throw gets him one gone. Brandon Dutzman will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that
Jackass.
In now, John Meeks. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Right side. Barnard scoops it up, throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Rene Beltran steps in with one in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Now this is hit not all that. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Chris Clark walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
0-1.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. On the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield.
Posed. Well, you know, just about everyone. Coaches, scouts, GMs, everybody.
Harold Amoros stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding. He's running towards second, taken for strike three. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, nice job of showing off his speed there. We've heard he's got some wheels, so it was good that he chose to put them on display for these scouts. They love a guy that can run like this.
Brandon Dutzman stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Runner goes for third. On the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But he knows he's got no chance at first.
Score.
So we'll see how they score that. Most likely an infield single. Drew Fisher steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, they won't get anybody on the play.
What?
Wow.
Stupid umpire.
Nottingham makes his way to the
Now
box
score
to lead us off
4-2
in the 6th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Jay Barnard will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
To second for 1, and he won't try for more than that as he's taken out pretty hard that
player.
Chris Clark gets things started here in the 6th for the
4-3
hometown team.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Acevedo is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Still score 4-3.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 7th inning stretch time here in the Sunshine State. Chris Clark digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Second baseman, Chris Clark.
To short. Winter fields it cleanly, and he's retired 1 away.
Damn it.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Hades. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Coach, you don't hit the rest.
Takes this the other way to right. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around second. He'll try for third. And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone.
Score 4-4.
Plate, Chris Clark already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
What?
You hit the rest.
Belted high and deep into right
Get out
center.
here, ball.
Garcia looks up. Gone!
Game over.
Santa Maria, game over.
Final score
So it's a
6-4.
2-run shot to right center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over. So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching
6
MLB
runs,
The
15
Show.
hits, and 2
For more,
errors.
get those smartphones and tablets out
West
and head over to the
Prospect,
ShowNation.com.
4 runs, 9 hits,
The
and
Eastern
1 error.
Prospects win this one 6-4. So long, everybody.
For the East, 6 runs, 15 hits, 2 errors.
Alright, got one more to do. And then we'll see who I get drafted to.
Okay, I'm going to show you something on Scott.
Alright.
On Scott.
Yeah.
Are you on Scott right now?
Yeah.
With the draft coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the... Chris Clark stands in with another first-inning RBI opportunity in store.
Yeah, and this has been an impressive first inning for these guys, and you know they'd love to tack one on here.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Morris ranging back. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Batting 9th, catcher.
Striding into the box, Andy Davison, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I had to do what I had to do.
Okay.
Oh, what a dive. The throw. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Wow. And talk about making an impression in this Topps Amateur Showcase.
Rusty.
He gave it his all on that play and makes a great diving catch. Scouts love a guy who will lay it all out there to make a play and then have the skill to do it. That won't be forgotten, that's for sure.
Okay. I see it now.
Chris Clark is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Score E6.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Here we go.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Davison makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3.
That's going.
Chris Clark will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
Mercado ranging in at the plate. Victor Estrada, he singled his last time up. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the throw's wide, but a super effort to lay out and keep his foot on the corner. Now to the plate, Henry Mercado. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. To short, hit hard, right to him. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate. Chris Clark will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll widen the gap a bit with the sac fly as this is now a 3-run lead. Leading off the inning, Victor Estrada, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this huge for them.
And a rather easy first out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Rusty Helland, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, get the fuck out here. Try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance.
Oh no.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the now at the plate, Chris Clark earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they jump ahead by 3.
What a sweet swing this guy has. This is a pretty big ballpark, so that 2-run shot was
get out here, Trey Danger.
Crushed. That display of power will definitely be helping his chances come draft day.
So a big moment here, and standing in Lorenzo Rosales, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
Yeah, you know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just see the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding in to start the 9th, Richie Gomez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Best ball game. 13 runs, 20 hits, and no errors. 12 runs, 22, and no errors.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Harris, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Eastern Prospects win this one, 13-12. So long, everybody.
How many dislikes I got so far?
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes.
I don't care. I'm still going to stream anyways. Get the fuck out of here.
Welcome everyone to this year's Major League Baseball first-year
time
player
for draft, y'all.
Today, the best up-and-coming baseball talent from around the country and the world, many of whom have just recently competed in the Topps Amateur Showcase, will begin their journey as professional baseball players. Today is a day these young men have been dreaming about and working towards their entire lives. We wish them all the best of luck and look forward to watching them develop into even greater ball players over the coming years. With that said, it's time to get started. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first overall pick in this year's first-year player draft, the Philadelphia Phillies select Joe Mullen, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the second pick in the first round, the Cincinnati Reds select Tom Sowell, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the third pick of the first round, the Atlanta Braves select Doug Brennan, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the fourth pick in the first round, the Oakland Athletics select Roger Serrano, a third baseman from the West region. With the fifth pick of the first round, the Milwaukee Brewers select Neil Duffy, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the sixth pick in the first round, the Colorado Rockies select Mark Winter, a shortstop from the West region. With the seventh pick of the first round, the Miami Marlins select Eric Vina, a closing pitcher from the West region. With the eighth pick in the first round, the San Diego Padres select Ralph Huggins, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the ninth pick of the first round, the Detroit Tigers select Rusty Pellet, a shortstop from the Central region. With the 10th pick in the first round, the Chicago White Sox select Elvis Garcia, a shortstop from the West region. With the 11th pick of the first round, the Seattle Mariners select Dante Belanger, a closing pitcher from the Central region. With the 12th pick in the first round, the Boston Red Sox select Dalton Tavares, a third baseman from the Central region. With the 13th pick of the first round, the Arizona Diamondbacks select Eric Cottrell, a closing pitcher from the East region. With the 14th pick in the first round, the Tampa Bay Rays select Bobby Stapleton, a starting pitcher from the Central region. With the 15th pick of the first round, the Baltimore Orioles select Brian Enriquez, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the 16th pick in the first round, the Cleveland Indians select Darren Harmon, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the 17th pick of the first round, the Minnesota Twins select Johnny Sanchez, a closing pitcher from the International region. With the 18th pick in the first round, the Washington Nationals select Nolan Myers, a left fielder from the West region. With the 19th pick of the first round, the San Francisco Giants select Oliver Scott, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the 20th pick in the first round, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim select Terrell Braun, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the 21st pick of the first round, the Houston Astros select Jason Audi, a catcher from the West region. With the 22nd pick in the first round, the New York Yankees select Drew Fisher, a first baseman from the West region. With the 23rd pick of the first round, the Texas Rangers select Chris Clark, a second baseman from the East region.
Okay, so as we make our way through the latter half of the... And what's your opinion on this selection?
Well, you know, I like this kid. I don't think he's quite the same level of talent that we've seen taken early on in this round, but I do believe he has a bright future.
Well, you don't have 2 dislikes anymore.
Damn.
Now you need to go look at the chat, Chris.
Yeah, I see it. Know what? DDC Corp is a better wrestling. So get the fuck out of here.
I need to send this to Tyler, let him know what's going on.
Matt Vasgersian back with the minor league pregame show, counting you down to Double-A Texas League Baseball with tonight's version of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Chris Clark is our subject, and he's making his Double-A debut in this one after being the organization's first pick in the most recent first-year player draft.
Yeah, there's a lot of excitement around him, Matt. He was targeted pretty heavily heading into the draft, and they made it clear they were very happy they got the opportunity to draft him. And you know, he's still got a long road ahead of him before he makes his big league debut, but I'm pretty confident he'll be an impact player when he gets there. Now, it's time to work hard and prove why he was worthy.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Chris Clark, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. And that right there was his first hit at the Double-A level. Steve, that's got to be an exciting moment for him.
Yeah, with that first knock out of the way, he can now settle in and start working on the next one. Of course, he's aiming for that first major league hit, but he's got to start somewhere.
Juan Lopez stands in with another first-inning RBI opportunity in store. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. At the plate, Jackson Aquavito, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is... Tom Brady will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first. The 0-1 on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So stepping in, Terrence Gore. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
I don't worry about it.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him 2 down. Chris Clark stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Fly ball out toward
And
left
tomorrow,
center
me and
field.
CJ
Brady
is doing
camped under this
Chris
one.
Bolt Wrestling.
And that will retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. Striding into the box, Chris Clark. He flew out in his last at-bat. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Now batting.
And you can see the pitching coach making the trip out to the mound. You
triple.
might be saying,
Yay.
look, this is it for you, so don't leave anything in the tank. Get this guy, and you can go take the rest of the game off.
Juan Lopez will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. Aquavito in the hole. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all. Terrence Gore will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Hey, let's go right here.
Hit out towards second. Clark scoop. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI. Jackson Aquavito will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. If he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
To short. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 8th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece.
Check out PS4 message by somebody from the blacklist.
Chris Clark digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
High in the air out to center field. Brady has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one.
Oh, yeah.
The inning is over.
Well, I lost that match.
Pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. That's how you want to get your season started.
I believe you.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to the ShowNation.com.
A little bit later
The
on.
Naturals win this one 7-6. Good night, everybody.
2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you
now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Chris Clark will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Oh, come on,
PK, you
Clark.
take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Always important.
Yep.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out
Double
there in left
here
center
again.
as it ought to be good for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, they are definitely not having any trouble seeing this guy so far. A second.
Juan Lopez, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. To first. He'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Rough Riders are out in front, 2-0. David Cordova will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet night, so. And look, pitcher advantage.
On to first, a double play.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Carlos Benitez.
Now to the plate, Chris Clark. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Brady moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rough Riders lead it 2-1. Ray Reyes is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around.
Come on, guys.
Juan Trujillo is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat.
Got 1 down now. 1 down.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
Now 35.
Chris Clark steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Second baseman, Chris Clark.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Now batting.
Now you see the pitching.
Hey, here we go. Come on now.
Juan Lopez will stand in again. Couple of groundouts for him on the
Adjustment and get through one here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls. And the runner from second is in to score. Make it 5-1. Ray Reyes will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll
throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. The Rough Riders are out. Chris Clark ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. Safe at the plate as they tack on 1 more to make it 7-3 now.
Now
He was
7-3.
looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see. And he was right on that.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh,
Digging in to try it again, Juan Lopez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it.
Move up right here.
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
8-3.
Here we go.
Brandon Hodges will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Trujillo is there. Let's see if they test it. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the
9-3.
sacrifice fly. Chris Clark
10-3.
will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time.
Second baseman, Chris Clark.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and this fastball
Get out of
is
here, ball.
belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run.
Now 11-3.
Juan Trujillo will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Here's the 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. In to score the runner from second. Jackson Aquavito
11-4.
ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
The final score.
Yeah, just a
Fresco,
great all-around game for
11.
him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including
Northwestern
that
Arkansas,
big home run. You'd have to say he
4.
was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been
All right, here we go.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right here.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Thanks, CJ. Thanks, CJ. Our record is 1-1. That's the last match. Last game for tonight. Ouch.
Matt Vasgersian back with the minor. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Chris Clark will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Hey, get your pitch right now.
Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here.
That's a home run, yo.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story, right?
Terrence Gore will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. Gonna be it. On to first.
Get out
So
of
a
here.
good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. EK,
Everybody
any
can hear me?
thoughts?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He's one of the fastest guys in all of baseball, and his speed can be the difference maker. Having that...
Sean Munoz strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Now score to 4-1.
Sent on the ground out to second. A quick out number
That's
one.
an out.
And with that,
Here we go, guys.
riding into the box, Juan Trujillo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit out towards second. Clark is up.
Another out.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7.
Chris Clark is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Hot shot toward third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone. Chris
5-1.
Clark
Wait for a
strides
good one,
into the
out.
box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Brady is in pursuit. 1 away.
Dang it.
Tom Brady will stand in. He
The
flew
score
out
is
his
still
last time up.
5-1.
That's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like Chris
Let her rip right here.
will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now the 0-1.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's
Another
go,
one
big
fouled off,
dog.
and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
Another home run, yo.
So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Chris Clark will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including
Scored
a home run.
9-8.
Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that just about does it.
Well, y'all, this is it. I'll do another stream sometime in the morning. And thanks for CJ, Tyler, Devilish, everybody sport of the stream. So I got one thing to tell you, trolls. Stay out this fucking stream of mine and get alive. Everybody, y'all have a nice night. I'll see y'all. Hey, Tyler. Okay, 2 more games.
Matt Vasgersian back with the minor league
Tyler,
pregame
me and
show,
CJ
counting
had
you down to
trolls left and
Double-A
right.
Texas League Baseball
When
with
they,
tonight's
talk
version of the
in
Bowman
Skype
Prospect Spotlight.
after 2 more games.
Chris
That was
Clark
talking about
is in the glove.
DDC card.
And he had the
too.
long ball working in his last game. 3 home runs, really carrying his team on his back.
Yeah, we see it maybe a couple times a year, but when a guy gets 3 homers in a game, it's always worth talking about. He got some good pitches to hit, and he just flat out did not miss them. I mean, I've seen guys put fewer out in a home run derby round, so he's clearly got plenty of power in that swing of his. And who knows, maybe he'll put on another show in this one. I wouldn't put it past him.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the... Chris Clark will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Up there. Come on now.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle
That's
of the
a home
plate
run,
that
baby.
swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the...
Well, that was a fast match. I won 7-6.
Let this man take home the hardware. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to the Show Nation. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Arkansas Travelers. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK? Chris Clark will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. Steve Perry in now, popped out in his first trip. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and the throw goes right by him. At the plate, Chris Clark. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first-pitch fastball.
Around it, pick up the ball, pick up the ball.
Out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again. Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safe.
Juan Lopez is into the box for his second. Toward second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And, in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer.
Hey, see it and drive it. Let's go.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing.
Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Chris Clark will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game.
Score
This
5-1.
one
Let's
swing
go
here
now.
has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far.
Now
And he
5-2.
turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run.
Score
Miles
Arkansas.
Butler will stand in now
Arkansas
following
2,
the home run.
Fresno.
And you wonder if that losing streak is about
Arkansas
to go by the
9,
wayside.
Fresno 2.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much...
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now 10-2.
Chris Clark will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is
Come on, big guy, one time. There you go.
But hey, these at-bats still count.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
I lost that.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Final score Arkansas 10.
He connected on a
Fresno
couple of long
3.
home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
I'll do one more, y'all.
So that just about does it for EK, Psycho, and the crew.
4 for 4 tonight, y'all. This is the last.
Matt Vasgersian back with the minor league. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Digging in the switch hitter, Fernando Rincon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him 2 down. Chris Clark will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Come on, big guy, stay hot up there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brady is there. 1 down. Chris Clark will get a shot here in a bases loaded situation.
Hey, get a
and
good
you
one.
have to
Get a
say
good piece
they've
on
got
that.
the
Let's
right
go.
man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in
Right
RBI.
there.
Come
He's
on.
got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Into the gap in
Yeah,
left
way to
center.
drive that,
This is
boy.
down, and it'll head for the wall. 1
Thank
run
God.
is scored.
Right here, find the
2
ball.
runs score. And a relay to the plate. It's in time, and he's out at the plate, so they'll get 2 runs on the play, but not the third. So 3 runs on 4. So stepping in, number 35, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. At the plate, Jackson Aquavito, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Here we go,
On the ground
32.
is short. This the second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. David Cordova heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
No outs here, huh?
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Reyes stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last
down
time
now, here
out.
we go.
He'll look for another.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, what a play.
Chris Clark gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Out in front of a fastball as this is down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The relay. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, and a great way to kick off the inning here. That's going to get the go-ahead run to second base with that double. And, you know, even though it's still the 6th, you'd love to find a way to grab that.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? Come on. Let it fly right here. Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
Over on it, guys. See if you can make it
halfway. Have a look.
Through one here.
Driver comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Juan Trujillo will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Jonathan Bueno digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he's retired, 1 away. Fernando Rincon will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. The 1-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards second. Oh, what a dive. He's up with it. The throw. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. Jackson Aquavito steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Northwest Arkansas.
Game almost over.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Chris Clark. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left.
I won that match. Rush Riders 5.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
Our final line score.
So that's a wrap.
Well, y'all, this has been Chris. If I stop this. I will do some in the morning for y'all. So until then, like Tyler said, it's too sweet.